What are the considerations an applicant must bear in mind when seeking for a stay of execution? In other words, what are the factors should be taken into account for a stay of execution to ensure an applicant to have a reasonable prospect of success? Welcome to your Learning Legal Hub. We are complex law meets clear explanation. I am Full Emeritus Kamara, your legal advocate. You can follow me on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and that of my YouTube channel. The law is a beautiful thing. Be inspired. And in just a few minutes, I will help you to master the law with confidence and clarity. Let's dive in it. But before going further, I would like to make this as a disclaimer. This video or content is meant for self-education only, not for any other purpose. Now, before we discuss the factors that must be considered for an applicant seeking for a stay of execution to have a reasonable prospect of success, we need first to understand what is a stay of execution. To simply put, a stay of execution is an order that temporarily suspends an enforcement of a court judgment or sentence. It can be issued both in criminal and civil cases. The purpose of a stay of execution is to create space for an appeal or to allow other legal process to take effect. Now, to answer the question, in an application for a stay of execution, court has held that the onus is on the applicants to prove two things: a prima facie good grounds for appeal and that of a special circumstance. For the sake of clarity, what this is trying to say is that for you or for the court to consider or for the court to use its discretion to grant a stay or to grant a stay, the applicant who is making that stay must prove two things. These two elements must be visible in his application. That is to say, one, you must have a prima facie good grounds for appeal, and you must have a special circumstance for which we decided to draft that stay or decided to seek the stay of execution. So, this was also expressed or emphasized by Paragida the King, J.A.T. Eden was in the case of Domain the Bubble Beach by Sus Mohammed Kamal Wanza, wherein he expressed that for you to have a success